All right, the last video for your sum and difference identities is good old tangent. Again, these will be given to you on that reference sheet. Let me just pull it back up so you can see. Here are your tangent identities. So we talked about the sine, sum and difference, cosine, sum and difference. Now we're talking about tangent, sum and difference. So these will be given to you. So again, half the battle is just choosing two things that are on your unit circle. So 7 pi over 12, I can break up into 3 pi over 12 plus 4 pi over 12. Then I can reduce that. All right, so now I'm going to refer to, it looks like since I chose to do a sum one, looks like I'm going to look at this identity. So that would be tangent of pi over 4 plus tangent of pi over 3 over 1 minus tangent pi over 4 times tangent pi over 3. So let's bring up this beautiful thing again. So I'm going to focus my attention on pi over 4 and pi over 3. And we've talked about this, about how to know what your tangent values are there. So tangent for pi over 4 here is just going to be 1. Tangent for pi over 3 is going to be root 3. And then we have 1 minus, well, tangent of pi over 4 is 1 times tangent of pi over 3 is root 3. So we end up getting 1 plus root 3 over 1 minus root 3. We've talked about in this class how we're not allowed to leave radicals in the denominator. And so this is from a previous course. To get rid of that radical in your denominator, you want to go ahead and multiply by the conjugate. So when you do that, I get 1 times 1, 1. I get a root 3 times 1, and then another root 3 times 1, so I get 2 of those. And then I get root 3 times root 3, which is just 3. And then in the denominator, I get 1 times 1. And this is the whole point of the conjugate. You get root 3 times 1. And sorry if I messed you up, but just so it's consistent to what you learned. 1 times 1. Negative root 3 times 1, and then I get a positive root 3 times 1, so they cancel each other out. And then I get a negative root 3 times root 3, so I get minus 3. And that is the lovely thing about this, because then when I combine the numerator, what I can, and then I get negative 2. So you no longer have a radical in your denominator. You can go even further, really testing those skills from algebra, because all of these are divisible by 2. So I can go even a little bit further and say this is negative 2 minus root 3. And I would like you to go that far. And this is tangent of 7 pi over 12. So tangents are a little bit more intense because we have to deal with that denominator piece from the formula. All right, see you next time.